Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Ron, otherwise known as the official Captain Kook. This is the place where we hand out tips and ideas for brand new surfers. We want to keep you safe, we want you to have fun, but of course we want you to learn actually how to surf. Now joining me today, good friend Noah. He came from the West Coast. We know a lot of people from the West Coast transplanted to the East Coast. They bring their style, their pizzazz. Noah is a great surfer. And Noah, so I'll ask you, some of the other people we've been interviewing here is just, you see somebody new, they're starting out, they're brand new, they don't know anything about it. What piece of information, what advice would you offer them? What would you tell them to do?
Thanks, Ron. I would say the biggest thing that I would offer them, the biggest advice that I would give is to know the ocean. Just ocean knowledge grows with you, but just to know for safety reasons out there what your comfortability is. Like if you're not comfortable in that kind of surf, to have someone there with you that knows what they're doing, and just to know your own ability, know what the water's doing. Take a second on the beach to sit there, look, see if there's rip currents, where not to be, just because that's when stuff goes wrong, and safety is first and foremost, and after that it's all about having fun. So
yeah, definitely safety. I mean, having that knowledge of the ocean. When I started out, I thought, well, you go out at high tide, bad idea. I didn't really understand. I grew up in the Northeast. I really didn't understand rip currents, that whole ocean movement. I quickly found out when I was like way on the other side of the bar and couldn't get in. I'm like, oh, this is what they're talking about. Can't get back in. And we actually had a couple years ago, we were helping some kids, pushing them in the waves, and that happened right here at this beach. And I stepped off the bar, the current was moving sideways, and I could not get back in. I didn't have a board. I'm a pretty good swimmer. I've been surfing for a while. I wasn't scared, but I was for the first time concerned. Yeah. Because I'm just like, okay, we've got it's blowing 3 to 4 feet this day. It's a pretty good current. We're drifting, and I should have been paying a lot more attention.
Yeah, it definitely gets you when you're not expecting it. And then that's another thing. If you ever do get yourself in that situation where you're paddling, you feel like you're going nowhere, stay with your board. Because one of the biggest things that I see in the life-saving service is if you are on your board, you're paddling, you're not getting anywhere. As soon as people get in trouble is they get gassed and they're like, we're not getting anywhere. They ditch their board and try to swim to see if it's better, and they don't have any juice left in the tank and they start going down. So yeah, definitely
even though most of the foam boards, the backside have a big warning sign, not a life-saving device. Yeah. Let me tell you, when you're in the water, 8 feet of really floaty foam is a good friend to have when you're out in the water.
Your best friend for sure.
So awesome. So listen guys, be safe, understand your surroundings, pay attention to what's happening in the ocean, know what your personal limitations are. That's huge. If you're new and you see it walling up and pitching or jacking, probably not a good day for you to start learning how to pop up on that.
Yeah. You definitely want to challenge yourself, and like it's gonna be a challenge to start, but just challenge yourself in the right way. Don't go too far off the deep end in the beginning.
Well, there you have it guys, a couple tips that should help you learn how to surf. Hey, you probably know the drill, but just in case, help me out. If you found it helpful, interesting at all, go ahead and hit that like, follow, and subscribe button. And if you got a few extra minutes, maybe a few extra bucks, head on over to the Captain Kook Surf Company store. I got a few t-shirts, a couple items that you might find fun to have in your quiver. So until next time, keep it kooky, because it's the Kooks having all the fun.